So how would you say you are when you suffer consequences within your life? Now what I really mean to ask is, have you lied to get out of a certain consequence that was about to happen? A consequence that just felt like it was just too much to face and you needed to opt out of it. You needed to get out of it as quick as possible and just forget that it's even there. Just a little white lie that you can immediately enact to not even think about a situation enacting within your life. That is going to bring discomfort or judgment or just the wrong reaction that you feel within you is going to happen if you don't say this lie. Why? Why would you lie? Why would you lie about anything? Is there any reason to? Really? Is there? Because lying in life is surely just as a gamble. And once it is figured out that you are lying, that's all you're being labeled as. No matter the reason, no matter the justification of why you lied, it doesn't matter. Your world is going to see you as a liar. And that's it. But the thing is, everyone's going to lie. No matter what. Maybe on a daily basis, monthly, yearly. Everyone just happily does it. Sometimes they do it without even knowing they're doing it. Sometimes it may feel like it's instinctual, but it just comes out of everyone. Everyone lies. But never be tricked by it. Never be fooled by a lie. If someone is lying to you about most of everything that they spew out to you, it's just so plain as day to see what is going on. No matter how significant and extravagant they express themselves as, showing you physically even, that person is a liar. That person can't accept their true selves. They have no authenticity, no substance to them. They feel like they need to keep lying and putting on this facade so they're accepted because they can't accept what they really are. I mean, come on, storytelling is the most entertaining thing that there ever is. And most of the time it's fiction, and why else do you think people in Hollywood are famous? But as a man, full grown, adolescence, at any state of mind, place, date, or time, why would a man have to lie? Is he trying to impress a certain group, to get into the group, to be accepted as himself, to go on extravagant adventures with certain whatevers while acting a certain part far away from what he really is? Do you really think a man would want to cater to his world like that? A man? Or is it the fact that life is just getting kind of tough? It's not the exact way that he wants to live it. He wants it more a bit at ease in certain aspects, and he can see certain routes he can take with little lies, big lies, just lies in general, that can get him out of situations onto more endeavors away from such hard work towards it. Again, a man working towards fulfillment in his life. You think he's going to be lying the entire time? Not really putting in the hard enough work to achieve it? A man? Or is it just stemming from general self-conscious issues? He doesn't like the way he talks. He doesn't like the way he acts, the stuff he does for enjoyment. He thinks it's quite bland and boring compared to others, compared to other lifestyles that he's not living. So he lies about it and says he does it, but keeps it secret until he's actually doing the stuff he's lying about. But then again, obviously lies keep tumbling on top of each other because obviously lies are not real. That's not really that man. Again, you think a man has to lie about this stuff to hide away his self-consciousness? Or do you think it's just ultimately going to get to a point where that man's like, you know what, I have to face this, just accept this how it is, and learn to enjoy it and live out life with it? Because there's a reason that I obtain it. I did a video quite a while back, I think it was like my first year on YouTube, and it was a video on how men just naturally just don't give a fuck, honestly, about how they put themselves out there. They just let it free ball out there. And that natural not giving a fuck is just a man expressing and showing and living out his authentic self throughout any present moment. And when anyone takes the endeavor to lie about their life out to that present moment, to put on a facade, a show, a showcase of something that's just not truly real, authenticity dwindles away completely from that individual. And if it gets so cautiously bad, there's nothing to that person. It's literally just a walking sack of meat. You don't even know what that thing is about. And why would anyone want to hang around something so unpredictable? I myself used to be a walking sack of meat. I started lying a lot when I was really young because I was so self-conscious of who I am. I didn't like the way I looked. I didn't like my facial structure. I didn't like my voice. I didn't like how I was so awkward, how I was always made fun of, how I couldn't carry a conversation, how I didn't do good in school. Just everything. It was just completely pelted at me, and the only escape I could see was lying, and I was not good at it. It took me the longest of times to really get the memo that, you know, no matter what, growing up through grade school, even throughout college, or even throughout after or whatever, you're gonna be picked fun of who you are. It's just gonna happen, you know? It's just everyone's got their own funny features about them that are just so blatantly obvious out there that just makes them them. And I was just so self-conscious about that, and that's what led me to lie so much about myself. And it just detrimentally made my life a lot worser than it really should have been. And obviously going through it has led me to where I am today, with helping men who struggle with the same exact thing I've been through, and how they can quickly get out of it a lot faster and sustain away from it more established within their life, more than I ever had. I remember I just wanted to dress a certain way. I noticed that popular people were wearing certain types of clothing, so I would try to imitate and buy the similar types of clothing they were wearing. Because when I would wear my normal clothing, I was just made fun of and looked at as goofy or whatnot. But you know what? Once I was starting to wear certain clothing that was similar to theirs, I was looked at as disgusting, as a fucking poser, as just a look of disgust, like, why the fuck are you copying me? And that's just the point I'm making, is just no matter what, I mean, whoever you are, no matter what you do or what you do to enjoy life throughout, it's going to be picked fun of, you know? It's just going to be laughed at in a lot of cases, and you just have to accept that. Act as if that's not even real. That's a lie. You know? It's just someone acknowledging you. At least you're getting an authentic acknowledgement for your authenticity, rather than a disgusted look like you're not being your real self. And it's just so freeing. So freeing when you get away the traits of lying throughout your life. You know, it just honestly frees you completely to live exactly how you want to. You start to feel it. You start to see that you are not taking certain routes each day to avoid certain situations on a daily basis almost at a lot of times, because you're consistently lying to yourself. You're just living naturally as you should be. And honestly, when you can really get away from that, truly accept your own authenticity within life, you start to have thoughts of what exactly will make you more improved within your life, an updated version of your own self, a radiancy that can just bring out yourself to the forefronts of your present realities, that just brings a wow factor whenever you are at any type of situation. And then naturally that aura of trust will be exuded out of you to anyone witnessing it. The world trusts your judgments and your reactions because you are living by your authentic truth and not straying away from it, not lying to yourself about it, sticking by it and enjoying it and basking within it. And if anything tries to put you down from that, tries to make you seem a lot smaller than you actually are, again, you're a man. You have no reason to lie. You have no reason to run away. You stand up for yourself, you center yourself, and you become undeterred. You stand by it. You enjoy this moment because you are living so authentically, it overpowers all those types of situations and just makes anything that is coming at you like that as a complete buffoon.
Saint Perigine, patron saint of all forms of cancer. We ask you for your help in asking God to heal my cancer and keep it in remission. Pray for me so that I may live a long and faithful life.